Hello students, here's a quick video on how to play the easy guitar part for Place Your Hands by Riff in D major. Now throughout this entire song you've got this main riff that happens and it sounds like this. Okay, and that's the main thing that we're going to be playing throughout this entire song. Now and again we're going to be playing an E minor chord as well. So the E minor is just the 2nd fret A and 2nd fret D. So get your first finger on the 2nd fret A and then your middle finger, 2nd fret D, and then you're going to play all the strings. Okay, that lovely chord. Okay? And then we've also got a G chord. Okay, which is where you want to get your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret high E. Then you're going to stretch your middle finger all the way to the 3rd fret low E, and then your first finger here is going to come down on 2nd fret A, and then you play all the strings. Okay, so the E minor and the G. And then the only other chords that we're going to be playing is this B5 up here, okay, that power chord. Okay, which is just 7th fret E, low E, and then 9th fret A, okay, and it's just those two strings, okay? And then we'll be playing a G5 as well, which is the same shape, but we're going to slide it down to the 3rd fret and the 5th fret A, okay? Alright, and that happens in the bridge, okay? B5 and G5. And that's pretty much all the chords we've got. So now let's talk about that riff, okay? Because we hear that riff in the intro, in the verses, in the choruses. It's almost the entire song. So, how do we play this riff? So it starts with this thing. Now what I'm doing there, okay, is I've got my first finger here, pressing down on the 7th fret on the G and the B, okay? So it needs to cover those two strings. And you're going to have to do this with one finger, okay? You can't really do it with two fingers because then it gets a little bit messy for this next bit. So get your fingers there first, and what we do is we play an open D, and then we play that 7th fret G and B twice. And then we've got this little thing. Now what's happening there is I'm hammering on with my middle finger on the 8th fret B, okay? So I'm playing that 7th fret G and B, and then hammering down with that first finger. So I'm not playing like that, okay, that sound of that 8th fret is just that middle finger coming down. Alright, again. Okay, you see that? That hammer on onto that 8th fret. So in the intro, you have that riff and it plays 4 times. Okay, and then the vocals come in, and then this is when we go into the first verse. Now in the verse, we're going to be playing that riff 4 times again, okay? And we're going to call this riff the d-riff. Okay, that's the d-riff. So in the first verse, we play that d-riff 4 times. Then after we played it 4 times, we're then going to go up to the 12th fret on the G and the B, okay? So this same finger that was doing the 7th fret on the G and B is now going up to the 12th fret on the G and B, and this time we're just going, okay? None of this, no hammering on or any open Ds, we're just playing those 2 frets, okay? And we play them twice, like 3 and, okay? So we play that twice, and then we come back to the D pattern, the D riff. Okay, and we do that another 2 times. Then after we've done that the 2 times, we go to that E minor chord. Then we're going to hold that for 4 beats, and and then we're going to go to that G chord and play that for 4 beats, or hold them for 4 beats. Okay? Now, in between the first verse and the second verse, you've got another 2 patterns of the D riff. But for now, I'm just going to play you that first verse, so you know what it sounds like all together, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and... Out to the 12. 3, and... Back to the D riff. Again. Now to E minor. 2, 3, 4, and G. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the first verse. And like I said, in between the first verse and the second verse, we've got another 2 patterns of the D. And then we repeat what we just did in that first verse. So 4 times of the D riff, that twice, back to 2 patterns of the D riff, E minor for 4, G for 4. So that's the first section. So in the chorus, we're playing that D pattern and we do it 4 times. Okay, there's no going up to the high, up to the 12th fret or E minor or G in this. We're just playing that D riff. And in some choruses that will repeat, sometimes it'll just play 4 times. Into the bridge section now, this is where we get these power chords. Okay, so we were talking about before that B5, so 7th fret low E, 9th fret A. We're going to play that 4 times. And then we go down to the G5 and play that 4 times. The G5, 3rd fret low E, 5th fret A. So that bridge section, we're doing 4 times on the B5, 4 times on the G5, and we play those 2 bars 4 times together, okay? And then after the 4th time of playing it, okay, we've gone, this is the 4th time, so 1, 2, 3, 4, then G5, finish the 4th time, and then we've got an extra bar of G before we go into the second chorus, which again is just that D pattern. So the only new bit after this is after the 3rd chorus. So we've just done that D riff 4 times, and then we've got a 4 bar drum break. And in that drum break, obviously we're not going to be playing anything. And then after that, we come back in with a slightly more stripped down version of that D riff. So I'll play it for you so you know what it sounds like. So this is after the 4 bar drum break, and it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then that will repeat 1 more time after that. Now all we're doing there is we're playing that 7th fret G and 7th fret B. And we play it 1, okay, and then we've got 3 beats rest. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next bar we're going to count 3, and on the end of 3 we've got this, okay, which is that 8th fret B and the 7th fret G, okay, so we're not hammering on, we're just going to start on that 7th fret G, 7th fret G and 8th fret B. So we go 1, 2, 3. And then we go back down onto that 7th fret G and B, and we do exactly what we've just done. So it's got that, again, it's got that kind of the offbeat push to it. So it's the end of 3. So just listen to how this sounds, okay? We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 1. Okay, so 3 and 1. Okay? So that happens after that little drum break. So we do that twice, and then we've got that E minor to G again, and now you'll see on the music it's got this, we're playing them as 8th notes, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we go to the G chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Okay, so I'll just play now after that drum break, that little stripped back riff into that E minor to G. So listen to how this sounds. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 2, 4. Okay, now it's the E minor and G, and then after that we then go into the piano and guitar solo, which again is just more of the D riff. Okay, and then you'll spot at the end of that as well, we've got another build up on that E minor and the G like we just did. And then chorus 4, we've just got the D riff all the way until the end, and then we finish on just that 7th fret, G and B. Okay, you'll hear like the music will slow down a little bit. So I'll just play that outro for you. It'll sound like this. We go 1, 2, 3, and slow it down. And that's how we finish the tune. Okay, so now I'm going to play through the entire song nice and steady for you. Alright, so the guitars are the ones who start this tune, okay? So we're coming in straight away. So I'll keep this nice and slow so you can play along at home. And yeah, enjoy it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to the 12th fret, 3, and back to the D riff, and E minor, 2, 3, and back to the riff, go. Now verse 2, now. Okay, 12th fret, 3, and to the D riff, E minor, 2, 3, and to chorus 1. Repeat. Okay, bridge. Here we go. And 2, 3 to the G. And again. Third time. Extra bar of G after this. Extra bar. 1, chorus 2, go. Okay, verse 3, go. Okay, up to the 12th fret. 3, and to the D riff, go. E minor, 2, 3, and G. Chorus 3, go. a drum break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3. Go strip back riff. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. So the E minor. 2, 3. Go. So G.